Greeting, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another 8-4 Gatecrash Draft. I am Ryan, your host from Team Mana Bluff. Ooh, pretty cool pack. Open a little bit of money here. A sweet True Fire Paladin, a Kingpin's Pet. I think Paladin is the gold. Exactly the kind of thing you want. If you have these in your Boros deck, you're just set up for life. I hate passing my shock lands, but I've kind of stopped grabbing them when there's a super powerful card in the pack. And this is a good way to get started. We'll probably put someone to our left into Orzhov, because Kingpin Pet is also amazing and arguably first pickable. But just True Fire Paladin just destroys if you get it down on turn 2. Anything coming back? This will be gone. This will be gone. This will be gone. This will be maybe there. No, it's not that deep of a pack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 would be the first. This is a sideboard. Gridlock tends to go there too. Yep. We'll take True Fire Paladin and hope we get there. Ooh, and a Kingpin's Pet passed to us, but we're going to take Syndic of Tides. This is really going to cement someone into Orzhov to our left. There is an argument to be taking Fire Fist Striker here, but I actually think Syndic of Tides is that much better in Boros. Yeah, it's just a 2-2 for 2, but that Extort works so well in the Boros build. And yeah, that's just a personal preference. Debate me if you think I'm wrong, because Fire Fist Striker does get Battalion really nice. But I actually love having tons of Syndic of Tides in my Boros deck, because I'm looking to have small creatures, low casting cost creatures, and this just kind of like helps you finish someone off later on. Though Kingpin's Pet is more powerful. We're already shipping one, we're hoping someone else will go to Orzhov, and we'll have Boros open for ourselves, because they're going to be seeing both of these and go, I wonder. And we're just going to snatch this guy. Okay, now we might be a little worried. Active Treason I'm happy to have. I don't want to take it this early. You can generally get 1 or 2 when you need it. We're going to take Grizzly Spectacle in the event Orzhov is just super open coming from our right. Again, it's a bummer because we're sending the people to our left into Orzhov. So we'll be kind of cut pack 2, but I don't think there's anything else worth caring about in this pack. Slaughterhorn's good, but it's just far away from what we're doing already. So we'll just take the powerful card, see what else comes around, such as another Grizzly Spectacle. So yeah, I'm kind of seeing Black and Orzhov being open. If I wanted to hedge my bets, I could do Balustrade Spy if I end up splashing something, but maybe we'll end up going Orzhov Splash Red with the Boros. And this is just like super powerful. And if it's coming around 4th pick, someone might have taken a strong Extort creature over it. Yeah, I think that's pretty unlikely. We'll take Ember Beast here. Not looking to get Slate Street Ruffian. Boros Kieran will help if we end up, as I tend to be doing, this sort of Borzov build. Just have a lot of powerful red, white, and black cards. But I think we just want to stick to just the powerful cards, and then we'll get some fixing later, or see if we get pushed in one direction. I think mostly we're seeing that there isn't a lot of Boros being passed. So our first pick we're probably going to have to abandon and go into black a little bit. But if I see a lot of Dimir, these are like our 2 most powerful cards if we're assuming this is gone. My only worry is passing those 2 Kingpin's Pets right away. Was a pretty strong signal for someone to move into that. Smog Elemental, we'll grab here. We're kind of starting to get into black. Disciple always, we're not going to move into green for Disciple. Corpse Locate we don't care about. The only thing I could pick over Smog Elemental would be this Boros Guildgate, which would allow me to have the 3 colors. You know what, yeah, I think I got an anticipation since we passed those Kingpin's Pets. We're not going to get a lot of Orzhov the next pack. We're going to have a lot of Boros, which means I think we're going to pretty sure bet that we're going to be trying the Borzov build again, which I love playing and tends to do pretty well if you have the fixing and the super strong cards. So we'll do that. I just don't think Smog Elemental is amazing 6-drop. Yeah, it's there, but I think we're going to be looking to do this this 3-color thing better. White, I'm happy to have over Executioner Swing. But there's also a Smite. Gosh. Alright, we're going to take Smite over the white. We do want creatures, we do want 2-drops, we don't I just think Smite, we're going to be playing white, I believe, and when you're playing Borzov, you're playing the control of the 3 with powerful cards, and this is perfectly fine, and it goes well. I mean, it's definitely better than Executioner Swing, I think, and, I'm just trying to decide, do I just want to start getting these Orzhov 2-drops down? No, we're taking the white. I'm prioritizing creatures. We'll see if that bites me in the butt later. Ouch! Don't care about Horde the Dim. We'll take a Shielded Passage. Definitely playable, though we'll probably have 20 bazillion of them by the end of the draft, because you can get as many as you need or want, which generally is only 1. So white could have been a Smite. Interesting to note. Surprise Gridlocks here over some of the other cards in the pack that were picked, which is why we're going to take it, because nothing else really matters. We can let someone play Clinging Enemies or Illness in the Ranks. That's cool. Gridlock, though, not regular. It's a good sideboard card for some Simic decks and Mirror decks. While I'm waiting for these last few picks to resolve, which won't really do a whole bunch, I'm trying to think about what we saw in this draft. A lot of early Orzhov passed, but I did that as well in the first 2 packs that I passed. And we're kind of just split in these 3 colors of the most drafted decks anyway. Here we'll take the Scorchwalker over the Foil Nightwatch, even though it's nice and foil. If we are going to end up playing all 3 colors, I think a Scorchwalker at 4 will be better with the possible Blood Rush. I'm still just not committed to if I'm going to be in any of these colors. The argument to be taking the Nightwatch could be stronger because it's white. If I'm looking between Boros or Orzhov, then I'm guaranteed to play the white cards I have. But yeah, I think I just want to try to have fun and do a Borzhov. I mean, at this stage in the draft, it's... Ooh, hey, Active Treason. Surprised that came back, considering the pack was pretty weak. And I thought red was pretty well drafted. Happy to grab it here, in case we need it. Yeah, but what I was saying is, this point in the draft, everyone knows the guilds, and it's a little more fun just to do something out of the ordinary. Although for me, this is very ordinary, playing these 3 colors. I just want to be prioritizing some fixing and get some more of the strong 2-drops and any just powerful card. Because if you look at the power level of these cards minus Shielded Passage, it's probably above what a lot of people have. It's just not consistent. So, I guess we'll really get a sense of what someone moved into to the left of us in this pack. If we just see a bunch of Orzhov flow, then great. We'll just keep taking Orzhov. That's based off of those 2 Grizzly Spectacle picks. So there is a Boros Elite, which is better in the Boros deck than just the Daring Skyjack. But since we're not really looking to do the battalion thing, we just want some powerful cards. The Daring Skyjack is going to be an awesome 2-drop to help us trade and get to the late game. And yeah, there's really not a whole lot in the pack anyway. Scan Club Charger is pretty good. Dimrobo Hover is pretty sweet. It just tends, you don't really do Dimir that often. Yeah, I'm happy with Daring Skyjack in the fairly underwhelming pack. Now I anticipate seeing more Boros cards past this route than Orzhov. And yet there's a Treasury Thrall, which I'm snatching up here. I think it with our game plan of going 3 colors is awesome. There's an argument to take Mugging over it, but I mean Treasury Thrall is just a bomb. Wouldn't mind a Smite or Mugging. That would be super sweet. I kind of wonder what uncommon was taken. Maybe like the Paladin or the Guild Mage. Something for the Orzhov. I'm hoping this Guildgate comes back, because this is a very powerful pack compared to the one we opened. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, there is a chance that the Guildgate comes back if people happen to be aligned in these colors. It's super strong. If not, we'll probably see the Key Rune. We might get the Slate Street Ruffian, but I'm taking Treasury Thrall. This is what we want if we're doing 3 colors. We just want power. Which might mean the Balustrade Spy here. Don't need another active treason, especially if you're going the control route. This 6-drop is not the one I'm excited about. Throw Parasite, that's an option, just to have more extort happening, but I don't care much about that. Same with Dutiful Throw, which we'll be able to pick up. I think just having the Balustrade Spy will be cool. Martial Glory is fine, but you don't need a bunch of them. I'd rather just have a strong creature. Hey, there's Throw Parasite. Which it might just be the time to grab her here. Avoid Millennial Gargoyle at all costs, though it's definitely playable. I don't want a bunch of Scorchwalkers. Hold the Gates is fun, especially in these colors, because it tends to work. It's kind of an untraditional game plan, and we're hoping to be playing more Gates. But for now, I will take a Throw Parasite, because if we do end up getting a couple of those going, we'll be in good shape. Ooh, wow. Really surprised that we're seeing these Orzhov cards this late. We're going to take the Syndic to move in. Obviously better than Gutter Skulk. Argument that you might want the Aristocrat there, because it can do a lot. Death's Approach, Madcap Skills. This must have been a really deep pack that we're seeing all these pretty good cards this late. So we'll take the Syndic. Wish that we might have had this, though we're not really doing the beatdown plan, but yeah, I would just end the pack here with taking these 3 2-drops, Madcap Skills, and Death Approach, and not see what else gets passed. Interesting. Wow. Now we thought we'd see some more Boros, because I think that's what was getting cut from us. Question is, what do we do? 3 colors, right? So we're going to take the Skylight and Legionnaire. If there was... maybe... I really have to decide now, do I want to commit to the 3 colors or not? And actually, I think we got enough Orzhov here in this pack, unlike what I planned on, and we're planning on seeing some more Orzhov in the following pack. I think we're going to go with Death's Approach here. We have 2 Grisly Spectacles and a Balustrade Spy. We'll get it turned on. We kind of want to signal that we're moving out of it. It means we're abandoning our 3 red spells here, and we're just keeping True Fire Paladin, but I like that. I think it's time to move in on that. I like Nightwatch over Horror of the Dim. I don't know why. I think they're pretty comparable, mediocre 5-drops. And there's nothing I really care about cutting, so... Wow, that's a late Drakewing Crisis. I can cut this or take Aerial Maneuver. And Aerial Maneuver works. It's just, you kind of need it. Nah, I'm just going to cut the power level out of this Simic deck. Because all you ever need is 1 Aerial Maneuver, and we can get it if that's key to what's happening later on. Towering Thunderfist versus Shattering Blow, or Realm Right. We'll take Shattering Blow as the sideboard. Hide that right away. Surprised these 2 are here. We'll take the Bomber Core in case we do have to play red, which could happen. Same with the Ripscale Predator versus our second active Cheesin. We're not looking to do that. We're really hoping that our Orzhov will come and be filled out in this 3rd pack. We're just a little behind schedule based on taking a little while to get brought into these colors. Hey, another Nightwatch. Not that I want to, but if we need playables. So we have these 4 red... we'll definitely hide the Predator right now. Yeah, I mean, I know that red is a backup color here, so I'm going to go ahead and hide it all minus our True Fire Paladin, which isn't the most amazing thing to splash for. But even if you just have your 1 or 2 mountains out to give it a 4/2 or a first strike, just that threat can be good. Let's see how this shapes up. I'm a little worried. Here. We'll take the Shadow out, he doesn't. Back to needing playables and low drops. Let's see what happens. Yeah, Ward. I think it's the right choice to try to move in to these 2 colors right now, especially considering we didn't get much more fixing. All we saw earlier was that Orzhov Guildgate, but we had a pretty strong pick with that Guildgate. Rebel Belt Raiders, not going to work, because if we do play red, it's going to be pretty light red. Basilica Screecher is actually exactly what we want in our deck. More extort, more early drops. We'll probably just see this Assault Griffin or Guildgate come back. If Prophetic Prison or Aerial Maneuver comes back, be super happy for it. We'll just grab some extort and hope we get rewarded with our different extort guys coming. Wow, still Identity, so much fun. Now time to take Death's Approach. Still a little more mill to make it awesome, but we have some decent removal. Oh, we already have a Death's Approach. Oh, I forgot about that. Is there anything else here? If we end up needing red... No, we're just going to take Death's Approach still. We're light on creatures, so there's an argument for the Millennial Gargoyle, because we're only at 11 if we count the Night Watches, but the last thing we need is a third Night Watch. Don't want to be ramping into it. Yeah, I'm not going to be going in blue, and I don't care that much about cutting this. We have a lot of removal to get rid of whatever gets stolen identity ciphered on. And the Shanktail, though the best card in the pack, really trying to move away from playing red. Take the 2-drop or the Serviceable 6. I think here Herbalist Protector is good. We already have a 6. I don't like these 5s, but if we get to this late game, it's fine. Even without Truefire Paladin, we have a number of 2-drops to our Gutter Skulk. We just want a more powerful card over it. Yeah. Ooh, Mugging. If we're already splashing red, Mugging could be the pick here, though I'm looking at Executioner Swing as more consistent. How's our removal right now? Do we need more? I mean, we've got a lot. We really just want strong creatures, which isn't an option right now, unless we go back to our red. Yeah, I really can't decide if, maybe I'd take the Prophetic Prisms that are going to be going around in order to smooth out my colors. You know, I think Mugging is powerful enough. I might not play Truefire Paladin, I might just splash for the Mugging. I think that could be a way of looking at this. We'll take the Guild Mage over the Assault Griffin here. Even though we need more 4-drops, I don't think you have too many 2-drops. And just a 2/2 for 2 is fine in the format, and possibly this will do some more fun for us. So we'll take it. Angelic Edict. Yeah, we do want creatures, but these are not the creatures I care. I'd rather just have another 5-drop removal spell than these kind of mediocre dudes. And this is a great removal spell. Okay, so which creature do we want? We're not planning on doing a lot of battalion attacks. Maybe Court Street Denizens pick just because we do have 2 Night Watches. I'm not stoked on it, but we need 3-drops. Then again, Armored Transport is the one that will more likely be getting in most frequently. How much do I care about these Night Watches and the Court Street Denizen? It's like a little mini combo along with Herbalist Protector, but not necessarily awesome. I think we're going to go for it. Mostly Armored Transport is going to be trading. And that's kind of be its function, kind of an underpowered 3-drop. And then maybe if I have this and one of our double white spells come in, that will be good. I could take the Shadow Slice here, but I'm just gonna take the Boros Keyrune. We want more fixing, considering we're gonna be definitely splashing at least 2 cards, and we kind of want more red sources for the Truefire Paladin. The other option would be Shadow Slice, but I'm not looking to do Erase quite yet. Ooh, that Guildgate's a good pickup. Don't care about anything else. A 3rd Night Watch. Not planning on playing it. We'll probably add in 1 more red spell, or maybe just do 18 lands with our current playable list. I don't really care about Ruination Worm, because by then we should have one of our many removal spells up. But we're not playing a 3rd Night Watch, so I will just cut Ruination Worm, never mind. I've seen Razor Tip Whip do some fun things. I don't do fun things with Razor Tip Whip. Goodbye, Spire Tracer. Alright, so that's pretty much our deck here. I don't see much more coming through for us. And now we just have to be a little careful as to how we construct our deck and how much red we want to put in, because we're pretty short on our Orzhov playables, and we only have 4 Extort guys. I think 1 or 2. Oh, I guess Treasury Thrall. That's 5 Extort guys. You only need 1 or 2 to get Extort really working, but Let me start the basic build, and we'll be back in a moment for some analysis. Okay, so here is the base build, which might be different from what you were expecting me to get into. But I decided to go with, I did like a lot of the red that I had. I just had a really wonky curve without the red, so I felt it was important to bring in Ember Beast, Scorchwalker, and with the three pieces of fixing I had, thought we could put together a fairly consistent three-color deck. It is important to note, though, that I could very easily pull out these pieces of red, those four, to bring in 1, 2, 3. And there was one other guy that I had, either with a Shadow Alley Denizen, and yeah, that was it. Bringing Shadow Alley Denizen. Not amazing, but with some of the extorts, it can work. It's more, again, that was one reason why I wanted to pull out, or rather add in the red, because it kind of was needed to flush out the deck. So here we are at 23 playables. I'm not going down to 18 lands because we do have the Boros Keyrune along with the 2 guild gates, so it's almost like playing 18 and the 3 colors. So we're going to start here, and if I feel like we need to have a more consistent draw, then we'll pull out our red and just bring in some of these more underpowered guys. And Throw Parasite was one of the ones I was really trying to decide if I needed, but if I was doing the 3-color thing, I didn't think I'd be getting black on turn 1 overly reliable. Even though we're going to want to skew towards black because of our double black here. And our white's going to be easier with Herb's Protector since we have all 3 of our fixers making white. So, let's see. What do I want here? We already have 3 whites. That gives us 9 sources for planes. I'm definitely cool with that. This only gives us 6 blacks. So I'm actually think that we might want more black. Get rid of one of our whites to go down to 8 whites. And then 4, 5, 6 red. Yeah, because that's the least amount that we have. So I'm good with that. 4, 5, 6. 6, that's 7 red, or 7 black rather, which is good for us, and then higher on the whites, which we should have more of. Yeah, I think that is gonna be where we're at. Let's see if we get there. Check you in round 1.